Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lex. If you're new here, I'm going to tell you guys how I lost 173 pounds on Mounjaro. 2.5 years ago, September 16, 2022 is when I started. I started on Mounjaro, 2.5 milligrams. I did Mounjaro 2.5 milligrams for 4 weeks. After the 4 weeks, I noticed that my appetite started coming back. Okay, pause, rewind. I started on 2.5 milligrams of Mounjaro. Right after I took my first injection, immediately I got nauseous. Okay, immediate nausea. Okay, 30 minutes in, I knew this was going to be something that was going to work for me. I wasn't 100% sure how, but if you would have asked me 2.5 years ago, would I be sitting here now 173 pounds down, I would have laughed at you in your face. I would have never ever for a chance believed you. I would have put money on it that I would have stayed morbidly obese. Okay, I would have put money on it. But thanks to Mounjaro, a lot has changed for me in the last 2.5 years. I owe my credit to Mounjaro and myself for the discipline. I lost 173 pounds on Mounjaro, and here's how I did it. Prior to me starting Mounjaro, I was 365 pounds. I was so heavy I could barely breathe. I winded up developing high blood pressure, insulin resistance, metabolic syndrome, GERD, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. I was morbidly obese. I was very much so unhealthy. I got diagnosed with prediabetes in 2020. I was very emotionally unhappy. I was depressed. I was sad all the time. My mood was up and down all of the time. I just felt uncomfortable in my skin. I was always confident because I knew I had to be. I do have a big personality, but there was always something deep down inside that made me feel like I wasn't good enough, I wasn't pretty enough, I wasn't slim enough, and I for sure wasn't healthy enough. And I had decided that I didn't want to turn 30 and still be morbidly obese. I could not go into my 30s over 300 pounds. That was a vow that I made to myself that I just didn't want to do that anymore. So I took it upon myself to get my head straight, to lock in, get on Mounjaro, and here we are. 2.5 years later, 173 pounds down. When I first started, that nausea hit me very hard. I used to, overeat. I used to snack really bad. One thing about me is I don't like candy and sweets per se. I'm more of a foodie and a cookie girl, okay? You can take me into the white van with some good food and some Nestle Toll House cookies. Chocolate chip to be exact. Melted. Nestle, if you're watching, I can eat a cookie or two now. I can eat a cookie or two. Not 6 like I used to, but I can eat a cookie or 2. If you're watching, Nestle, and you can send me some almond milk too. That'd be yummy. Maybe some Smart Water. I don't know. It's something about like chocolate chip cookies warm, fresh out the oven with a nice bottle of water. Ooh, sensational. It's really better than milk. Try it. Me personally, I always say that this is not a diet, this is a lifestyle change. I had to change a lot of things in my life in order to lose the weight that I lost, 173 pounds, and to be successful, and now to maintain my weight. I had to stop snacking and eating all the cookies. I was eating 6 cookies every night before bed. And then on top of that, COVID hit me pretty hard. I had to stop eating fried foods. I had to stop eating red sauce. I had to stop eating red meat. I had to cut out sodas. I was never a big soda girl. I'm more of like a juice sweet. More so like a good fruit juice. Love. I really used to be hooked on iced tea. Not sweet tea. Iced tea. Sold. Like hooked. I used to put the powder in my water bottles in school. Shake it up. I take like 3 water bottles to school. You know how much sugar is in that? Do you know how? Yeah, I would get like the really big Smart Water, fill it up with sugar, fill it up with powder, and shake it and go. It was that bad. I had to stop doing all of that. Okay. I did 2.5 for 4 weeks. After that, I kind of felt like it was wearing off, so I moved up to 5 milligrams. I did 5 milligrams, 7.5, 10, and 12.5 for 3 months. For those 3 months, I pretty much lost weight the entire time. At a little closer to 3 months, I started to feel like my food noise was coming back just a little bit. I started to feel like I was going up and down the scale, so then I knew it was time to move on to the next dose. After I would move up, I would be fine. That suppression would come back. My suppression was always really, really, really good. It would kind of like bounce around. Like even now, I've been on 15 milligrams for a year and a half, almost 2 years now. No, a year and 3 months, almost a year and a half I've been on 15 milligrams. And some weeks are different. Some weeks I'm super depressed and I really just am eating to survive. You know, some weeks I really just want to indulge, not excessively, but just treat myself some weeks. Like today I had 2 handfuls of peanut M&Ms. Today Sunday should have been injection day. Today is Wednesday. I'm about 2-3 days past injection day. I was out of town. So I just start to notice like some weeks, not even anything crazy, just some weeks I eat a little more, some weeks I eat a little less. I have always been like that my entire Mounjaro journey. I don't try to force myself at all to eat or drink anything. I know, you know, when you're hungry. Now, of course, there will be some days where I would accidentally go all day without eating. That's not what you want to do, okay? You want to, if you're that type of person where the suppression is so high and then you're also so busy throughout the day, you want to make sure that you're eating snacks. Like the things that got me through is I would take like snack packs with me. I'll put an example on the screen. So these snack packs I would take with me if I knew I was going to be out all day, if I knew I was going to be really busy running errands, shopping, especially because I don't like to eat out. Like eating the food out is very much so disgusting these days. Like food out is a waste of money and a waste of time, and it's really just a waste of my taste buds, to be completely honest. So I'll take snack packs. Snack packs for me look like, I used to get the Hillshire Farms. It was like salami, cheese, and these hard ass crackers. I don't know what kind of crackers they are, but they were very hard. Recently, actually, I think like 2 days ago, I actually switched over to, ooh, let me see. I don't remember what brand it is. Let me see what the brand is. Hold please. Let's see. Okay, so Sargento shareables. I will put this picture on the screen. So recently I switched over to Sargento, and that has, well, the one that I picked up has cheddar cheese, pepper jack cheese, and then crackers. And then I put I love green grapes. I love the real big ones, the one that very much so crunchy. Love those. Okay, so I'll make my snack pack with those things. Sometimes I'll put nuts, but it really just depends on how I'm feeling that week. Sometimes I'll do like nuts and like M&Ms. Just kind of depends, because I did not cut out, I don't want to say sweets, but I didn't cut out like chocolate. I'm a chocolate girl, so I did not cut that out of my diet. I would eat it very small. I would definitely cut back, but I didn't cut it out altogether. If I craved it, I would eat it. If I didn't crave it, I just didn't eat it. But I was not going to deprive myself, because that's how you wind up binge eating and, you know, doing things that you really shouldn't be doing. So I definitely believe that if you want it, eat it. Now, I don't think you should eat it all, but definitely try it. Like, take a piece, whatever it is, whether it's a piece of cake, just take a piece. Take a forkful. Don't get a whole to yourself. Take a forkful. If you want more, take another forkful. If you want more, take another. But I don't foresee me, or really anybody, excessively eating on this medication. If you overeat, your body will absolutely tell. You will be very much so uncomfortable. Okay, stomach hurting, bloating, like just that uncomfortable feeling. And then headaches. Some people have asked me about the headaches. Yes, I did get headaches throughout my journey. I think my headaches started on like 7.5. I don't remember getting headaches as early as 2.5, But what I did notice is when I did get those headaches, it was because I was not drinking enough electrolytes. Okay? My favorite electrolyte is Body Armor. The flavor is orange mango. I'll put that on the screen here as well. These are my favorite. I get them in a 6-pack. You can get them really almost anywhere. But these absolutely would take the headache away. Because what I noticed is that no NSAID takes away a Mounjaro headache. You could take ibuprofen, you could take Tylenol, you can take something for you can take almost anything. It's not gonna work, babes. I'm telling you, that's not the problem. You're just putting a band-aid on the actual issue, which you need electrolytes. So get you some electrolytes. Like I said, these are my favorite. I know a lot of people, some people, they like Liquid IV. I think Liquid IV is very much so slimy. I don't know what it is about it. It's very slimy, very salty. I don't like Liquid IV. But Body Armor, if you're watching, orange mango, I put all my friends and family that are on a GLP-1 on orange mango Body Armor. And their water with the electrolytes. If you want to send those, hit me up. Can give you my address. We could work something out there. We could work something out. But definitely you want to get your electrolytes in. What I did do to kind of try to help me a little bit is I bought smaller plates. A typical dinner plate I would say is like this big, probably the size of my head, probably like this big is a typical dinner plate. I went and bought like salad saucer plates because I noticed if I have a big plate, if I am filling the plate up, I'm not eating all that food. There's no way, there's really no chance in hell that I'm finishing that food. I'm really not. I'm filling up the plate and I'm actually tossing the rest of the food. So I noticed during my journey, a lot of food would go wasted. So what I do now, again, I have smaller plates. I fill that plate. And then I also don't feel bad for eating everything on the plate because I used the smaller plate. And then even if I do want seconds, which is very rare for me, maybe closer to injection day, I don't feel as bad because I'm using a smaller plate. So that smaller plate, ideally, actually, probably is two of those smaller plates is probably one of those big dinner plates. So in my mind, it's kind of tricking my mind to say, hey, you're eating more, but you're also eating less. I feel satisfied. I'm full. My mind isn't thinking, dang, I just ate like a mountain of food. No, my mind is like, you did pretty good. Like you had pretty good portion control. What I honestly have learned to lose this weight is portion control is your best friend, okay? You want to watch your portions. You want to watch your portions. You want to watch your water intake. You want to make sure you are getting in a gallon of water. At minimum, 100 ounces. Like literally at minimum. Because I noticed that a lot of people, mainly women, are getting UTIs and yeast infections because you're dehydrated. The medication is already harsh on our kidneys. I take a cranberry pill, just in case. But it's very harsh on our kidneys. So that if we're not able to filter our kidneys through drinking water because we're not drinking enough water, we don't want kidney issues. I don't want kidney issues. So I take a cranberry pill every day. I also take a prebiotic every day. I also take vitamin D every day. I also eat my protein every day. It does not matter. I eat my protein. And I don't drink my protein. Okay? I eat my protein in whole foods. That is something, that is a major key in losing weight. Eat your protein in whole foods. Stop eating your protein in protein shakes, protein cookies, protein bars, protein snacks, and all of those. They all have extra additives. They all have artificial flavors. They all have like, just stop. Just stop. Please, just stop. Okay, eat your protein in. You'll actually feel like fuller and you won't feel that bloated feeling or that stomach upset. Eat your protein in whole foods. Beef, chicken, steak, pork. I don't eat pork, but salmon, shrimp, fish, all of the things. Eat your protein in meat. There's so many things. Look it up or chat GBT. I know y'all young folks, y'all be chat GBTing. Okay, so ask chat how to get your protein in through meats or through whole foods. You can also ask chat GBT to make you a whole meal plan. High protein. You can also ask ChatGPT to make you a grocery list for high protein foods. You can also ask ChatGPT how to lose 173 pounds. He's gonna direct you to me. He's gonna direct you to me. So, another thing. I hit 100 pounds down 10 months in. Okay? Once I was a year in, I was already 120 pounds down. And then it just was up from there. Like, I was a very... First of all, I was a very fast responder. I was a very mild responder as far as side effects. I've had every side effect there is, except sulfur burps. And thank God, because I hear that those are mortifying. But again, I've had every side effect that is documented on the Eli Lilly Mounjaro Zepbound website. And I also have had a few that are not documented. If you want to talk about that memory loss. Yeah. Very much so undocumented. I hit my goal weight 2 years and 1 month after starting Mounjaro. So it took me 10 months to lose 100 pounds. It took me a year to lose 120 pounds. But I always knew I wanted to lose 165 pounds. I am now down 173 pounds. My ultimate goal though is to be down 175 pounds. Because I want to hit 190. I currently weigh 192, 193. So actually I think I've lost 175 pounds. 72. 73. I did hit 192. I did. So, wait a minute. Yeah, so I'm down 173 pounds. Oh my God. So yeah, I do want to lose another 2 pounds and be down officially 173. And be down officially 175 pounds. And then just maintain within that 10 pound grace. Whether it's 10 pounds up, 10 pounds down. Because what I do want y'all to know is once you join the maintenance crew, your body will level out and even up, and you will bounce between 10 pounds. You'll either be 192, 195, 188. Your body will tell you what your 10 pound ratio is. Mine right now is between 190 and 200. I have not yet hit 190, but I'm slow rolling right there. I'll be right there in a couple days, like literally. I'm right there. So my 10 pound grace is 190 to 200 for right now. Who knows? It might be 185 to 195. We shall see. Give me a couple weeks, I'll come back and update you. I am still on Mounjaro. I am now 2.5 years in. My 3-year anniversary is September 16th, 2025. I don't know what I'll be doing to celebrate, but I do know that on my 3-year anniversary, I will be coming off Mounjaro. If you want to know why, I have a video linked on my channel of why I will be coming off on my 3-year anniversary in September. So don't forget to follow me along on this journey. Don't forget to subscribe so that you can be here for more videos, more updates. I can keep you guys updated on what's going on. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, we can go through this together. I've done it. If you need some help, you need some support. Also, what I do want to say is the GLP-1 community all over the world is very much so helpful, supportive. I have found a group of women across the world that love me down. We support each other. They support me. I wouldn't have been able to get where I'm at without the support, because a lot of people in my real life are not and were not on a GLP-1 when I first started. Okay, they were not. It just wasn't that, and it also wasn't easy to communicate that back then, especially when I first started. When I first started, a lot of family members were very much so nose in the air, like, oh, is this healthy? Are you gonna be sick? Are you gonna die? Are you gonna develop this? Are you gonna develop that? Like, this is not, what are the long-term side effects? And it's just like, okay, noted. noted. But the people that I have around me that are not blood are very much so supportive of my journey, my weight loss, you know, me losing weight, gaining weight, maintaining weight, whatever I want to do, they are here for me. So if you don't have family support, lean on your GLP-1 family for support. We are here. Reach out to people that are in my comments. I do have TikTok. All my social media names are the same. They're all Thank You Lex. THANKYULEX. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to follow me along on my Mounjaro journey. Let's see where life takes me. Let's see what happens next. Where are we going next? Where to next? Will we get insurance coverage again? Or will we have to come off Mounjaro for good? On the next episode of Thank You Lex, Mounjaroing with Lex, Zepbounding with Lex. Like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, don't miss me too much. Bye. Mwah.
I got that diamonds on her arm, diamonds in her ears. She even wear that diamonds for a year. I'm trying to treat you special.